From the CISO series, it's Cybersecurity Headlines.
These are the cybersecurity headlines for Thursday, January 8th, 2025. I'm Sarah Lane. ESA confirms 500 gigabytes stolen in data heist. The European Space Agency, or ESA, confirmed to the Register the second major breach in 2 weeks, with the criminal group claiming to have stolen around 500 gigabytes of operational and contractor data, including spacecraft procedures, subsystem documentation, and mission details from companies like SpaceX, Airbus, and Thales Alenia. The group says the vulnerability used to gain access back in September still isn't patched and offers live system access. ESA says it's begun a criminal investigation and declined to address specific claims. This follows a separate December leak involving more than 200 gigs of ESA data. Ni8mare flaw lets hackers hijack n8n servers. A critical vulnerability called Ni8mare, with an 8, lets unauthenticated attackers hijack locally deployed n8n workflow automation servers, with security researchers at Sierra estimating more than 100,000 instances exposed. It stems from a parser flaw that allows arbitrary file reads and, depending on configuration, access to secrets, authentication bypass, or remote code execution. N8n advises updating to version 1.121.0 and restricting public webhooks, but there's no full workaround. The flaw was disclosed to N8n in November with a maximum 10.0 severity. Taiwan blames Chinese cyber army for intrusion attempts. Taiwan's National Security Bureau says Chinese cyber intrusions increased 6% in 2025, averaging 2.63 million attempts per day, targeting government and critical infrastructure, with energy and hospital sectors seeing the sharpest rise. Taiwan links the activity to political and military pressure campaigns, noting spikes along PLA patrols and high-profile government events. Chinese operators reportedly leveraged telecom access and supply chain targeting across semiconductor and defense firms to steal technology and intelligence. PKR MTSI delivers diverse payloads. Reversing Labs detailed a Windows packer dubbed PKR MTSI used as a versatile malware loader in large-scale malvertising and SEO poisoning campaigns over the last 9 months. The tool distributes Trojanized installers posing as PuTTY, Rufus, Microsoft Teams, and similar utilities, then loads varied payloads including Oyster, Vidar, Vanguard Stealer, and Supper. Newer variants add obfuscation, hashed APIs, and anti-analysis tricks. DLL versions can run via regsvr32.exe for persistence. Reversing Labs released updated Yara coverage, noting recurring parsing flaws that give defenders consistent detection opportunities. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Hawks Hunt. Traditional security training fails because it treats employees like the problem. Hawks Hunt treats them like the solution. AI-powered simulations mirror actual attacks hitting your inbox. Instant coaching turns mistakes into learning moments. Gamified rewards make security engaging. The result? Real behavior change that measurably reduces your risk. Thousands of companies trust Hawks Hunt to transform human vulnerability into human defense. Visit hawkshunt.com/CISO series to learn more. Stalkerware creator pleads guilty. PC Tattletale creator Brian Fleming pled guilty in U.S. federal court to selling software built for covert partner surveillance, aka stalkerware. Prosecutors said since 2017, PC Tattletale let buyers capture victims' texts, emails, calls, location, and browsing via a video-style screen recording on unlocked devices. Fleming's firm shuttered in 2024 after a breach exposed data from more than 138,000 customers and victims. Fleming faces up to 15 years in prison and forfeiture at sentencing. Classic Outlook bug prevents opening encrypted emails. Microsoft confirmed a bug in Classic Outlook that blocks recipients from opening encrypt-only emails after updating to current channel version 2511. Impacted users see a message v2 RPM SG attachment instead of decrypted content. Microsoft is developing a fix. Temporary workarounds include resaving encrypted messages before sending or rolling back to a prior build. Ghost Tap aids remote NFC payment fraud. Group IB researchers have detailed a surge in Android Ghost Tap malware, allowing remote NFC payment fraud. More than 54 malicious APKs sold in Chinese-language Telegram channels let criminals capture card data via reader apps on victims' phones and then relay it to tapper apps tied to illicit point-of-sale terminals. Victims are targeted through smishing and vishing. One vendor's POS activity saw at least $355,000 in fraudulent payments from late 2024 to mid-2025. Group IB says the technique is spreading globally and urges stronger KYC, wallet monitoring, and fraud defenses. Lack of MFA fuels cloud credential heists. Cybersecurity firm Hudson Rock says a threat actor called Zestix used info stealers like Redline, Llama, and Vidar to harvest cloud credentials from infected machines and then log into ShareFile, OwnCloud, and NextCloud instances at roughly 50 companies without needing software exploits. Industry targets include aviation, construction, legal services, robotics, and critical infrastructure, including Iberia and Sekisui House. Hudson Rock warns thousands more organizations have exposed credentials in InfoStealer logs and says basic MFA and password hygiene would have prevented the breaches. If you want more great content from the CISO Series team, I have good news. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, it is a great resource. Head on over to youtube.com/CISO Series for tons more. We'll see you there. And if you have some thoughts on the news from today or about our show in general, be sure to reach out to us at feedback@CISOseries.com. We really want to hear from you. I am Sarah Lane reporting for the CISO Series, and we will talk to you tomorrow.
Cybersecurity headlines are available every weekday. Head to CISOseries.com for the full stories behind the headlines.